What's up, everybody? It's your boy Level Up Lomax, back with another legendary day in the life video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all what I do on a daily basis as a yard spotter. First things first, I gotta check in all my trailers. I gotta look and see what empty trailers I got, and then I gotta check all the loaded trailers to make sure that they actually loaded, and then to check them into inventory, so the shipping guy can let the incoming and the outbound drivers know if they trailer out there and ready to go or whatever the case may be. So let's get to it. So every day when I come in, there's usually always a couple new trailers that wasn't here the night before, like this one, it got loaded or whatever. So the day spotter brought it out and put it out on the yard, and I see that oh shit, I broke the seal. I see that it got a seal on it. Well, it wasn't locked all the way. I see that it has a seal on it, so we know that that's loaded. But some of them, they don't put the seals on them right away, so we gotta actually look in these bad boys. Yep, see, it's loaded. So actually look at that bad boy and make sure that it's loaded, so we can mark it on our loaded list or whatever. And like this trailer 219-315, it was there yesterday, and I checked the back of that, so we know that's loaded. Same with this one, 534-662, it was there yesterday, so I know that that's loaded. So we're gonna go ahead and mark those off our list, and then we just gonna go around the whole, well, all of these trailers back here, they broke down, so we won't even worry about those. But then we just go around the whole lot or whatever, all the way to the front, and we just mark off all of these trailers as loaded. So I check them every 2-3 days or whatever, especially after I done been off or whatever, because sometimes drivers will come and pick up the trailers and then they'll drop an empty, and some of the newer drivers don't know that all of our empties go across the street, so they'll drop them in that same empty spot that they had picked up the trailer from when they came a few days ago or whatever, if it's still open, so that's why you got to check them to make sure that they either loaded or empty, and if it's empty, we just go ahead and take it across the street, and if it's loaded, we mark it on our loaded list. So that's really it. Most of the time, trailers that I take out of the doors, they go over here in this open area or whatever, just like you see these here right now. This is like my extra space or whatever, so we fill this up with extra trailers. Sometimes this whole thing gets filled all the way up, and it's usually on the weekends. Like today is Saturday, it usually get filled up by Saturday, but luckily this week it ain't gotten that full. They did a good job throughout the week getting a lot of the loaded trailers out and off to wherever they going or whatever, so that's good. I really don't like when it get filled up, because I end up having to dig a lot of trailers out from behind other trailers for drivers when they come in to pick them up or whatever, or I don't have any empties, or when I take trailers out of doors, I don't have nowhere to put it, so I end up having to block these rows of trailers or whatever, just to have somewhere to put the new loaded trailers or whatever. So that becomes a hassle. But really, outside of that, that's really it, man. I'm going to finish this inventory or whatever and get that into the shipping office so they can know what's out here or whatever, and then we're just gonna wait until they need some trailers moved. So let's get it. This area behind me, this is what we call the hill. Hold on, let me show y'all exactly what it looks like. Whole picture of it. But basically, you know, we call this the hill. And over here is what we put extra empties, you know, so we won't have to keep going all the way down and across the street. So I'll have one of each of the trailers that we use the most in these spaces or whatever. And you know, if I got a lot of calls at once, you know, I'll just hurry up and grab these or whatever and put them in there, and then in my downtime I'll just fill this back up with the extra trailers or whatever. Really it though, man. Like you know, it's a pretty straightforward job, pretty simple job. You know what you're here to do. You know, you check in the trailers or whatever, and you know, you do the moves when they call. You know, I really don't have no complaints at all. You know, the weekends are not as busy as during the week. You know, it's busy right now just because it's the holiday season, and this is a Reynolds facility. Reynolds is the people that make the aluminum foils and the aluminum trays and all that. So, you know, and people cook a lot over the holidays, especially Thanksgiving, you know. So, that's why it's a little bit more busy, but weekends is usually not that busy. I think yesterday was Friday night. I had 18 moves, you know, but on regular weekends it's usually like 10 or less. So, I mean, not bad at all, you know, not complaining at all. You know, I can do as many moves as they need me to do. You know, even with those 18 moves last night, I still had, you know, a couple hours of downtime, you know, sporadically or whatever. So, but that's really it though, man. Like, it's not that hard of a job. We do have some tight ass doors though, like, I mean, like, you know, within an inch or whatever, you know. But I mean, that's where the expertise come in, you know. That's where, you know, my years of experience come into play. You know, I know that, you know, I know how to get those trailers in those doors, you know, and that's what they pay me for. So, but that's really it, man. You know, I did my inventory or whatever, so I'm about to write out this sheet or whatever to take into the shipping office, and we're just gonna wait until I get some calls or whatever. So let's get to it.